Hey everybody, today on Throwback Thursday, we are going back to 1989 and we are going to open a wax box of the first ever cards that I ever purchased and the cards that got me into card collecting, 1989 tops. But before I begin, let's take a look at this old price guide and check out some values so we can tell you what the hot cards were back in the day. Back then, the set was worth $25. And we got to flip the page to find the best ones. This card right here on the front, the Greg Jeffries, was the good card in the set. At this time, this Beckett is from September of '89. It was worth $275 and decreasing. But you can see the Jim Abbott was also a good rookie card there, worth $1.50. A Bob Welch error card, we'll see if we can find that one, was worth $4 and rising. Also, Gary Sheffield rookie card was worth $2. And Ricky Jordan rookie card, you might remember him from the Phillies, was worth $1.50. Sandy Alomar was also pretty sought-after rookie, well sought-after, $1.25. Randy Johnson, 20 cents. All right, let's go and open these up. All right, I'm on a special assignment tonight. I'm not in my regular location. I'm at my parents' house, but we're still going to do a Throwback Thursday. I'm going to get the box all nice and set up here like it would look in the store. That was the display. You could see they were 45 cents a pack back in 1989, and these would just sit out at wherever they would sell these, gas stations, baseball card shops, supermarkets, pharmacies, anywhere, and you would take a pack and go rip it, and it was a great time. So let's get right to it here. The hot cards from this set. Nowadays, not a whole bunch of them. The Randy Johnson rookie card is in here. Also, you might find there's the gum, by the way. Also, you can find a John Smoltz or Craig Biggio. A lot of people mistakenly think that Ken Griffey Jr. is in this set, but unfortunately, Griffey, there's an Andre Dawson Hall of Famer. Griffey is not in the base set. Although Griffey does, Barry Larkin, 95 MVP, sorry. Although Griffey does have an 89 Topps card, it is not, it's not in this set. It is a Topps traded card. Next pack, we have George Bell. Used to spell his name and pronounce it Jorge, but he changed that up. Americanized it a little bit and became George Bell. There's Wade Boggs. Tommy John, known for revolutionizing the game by having the first ever Tommy John surgery. And it was a very risky procedure back then. Now, it's pretty much commonplace where many pitchers have it at least some point in their career and come back stronger than ever. You can see there are gum stains on here, as is the case with most Topps cards, but still fun to open. Paul Molitor, 3,000 hit club guy right there. Ryan Sandberg is a good one, although it does have a gum stain on the back of it. Dennis Eckersley, a little bit of a wax stain on the back also, so we get wax on one side and gum on the other. I'm looking for also my Andy Van Slyke card. Andy Van Slyke was one of my favorite players, and that was the card that got me addicted to collecting baseball cards. Got a Gary Carter there. Alan Trammell. I used to always like these designs too. These All-Star cards, I always thought they were pretty cool. Nice little design there. You get to look forward to Topps revisiting the 1989 Topps set. It'll be 5 years from now. Right now they're doing 1984 Topps. They've been doing 35th anniversary, so looking forward to that. There's a nice Ricky Henderson, a little bit of a gum stain on the back. There's a nice 80s looking shirt for you. I mean, I still might wear that if I could find one. It'd be cool to wear a shirt that says Topps on it. All right, next pack. See another Ozzie Smith. Randy Johnson has two cards in Topps. One Topps traded in his Mariners uniform, and he's in this regular set. as an expo, and there is Gary Sheffield rookie card. You can probably find this nowadays for about, I don't know, 50 cents maybe in a quarter box somewhere. Gary Sheffield came up as a shortstop and became one of the prolific power hitters during the steroid era. He is the nephew of Dwight Gooden, and I mostly remember him for his unique batting stance, where he would wiggle that bat back and forth almost pretty aggressively, actually. I would oftentimes imitate Gary Sheffield in the backyard when my brother and I would play wiffle ball, along with a few other neighborhood kids. We'd usually play games of 2-on-2 wiffle ball. There's Bo Jackson, another big star of the era. Injury, of course, cut short his baseball career, what might have been. All right, our next pack here. We have a Darryl Strawberry, another Darryl Strawberry, two Darryl Strawberries. And I just got a notification that JT Realmuto is going to the Phillies literally right now as I'm filming this. So that's exciting for all you Phillies fans out there. Phillies are going to be competitive this year. They weren't competitive last year, except they faded down the stretch pretty poorly. So we'll have to see what happens. Speaking of Phillies, there's a Tommy Barrett. Also, I like to look for Gold Cup cards, so we'll see if we find any of those. There's a nice Nolan Ryan. The Nolan Express with all those amazing stats on the back. Look at all those strikeouts every year. 383 was his career high. That is pretty crazy. Nowadays, if anybody reaches 300, it's a pretty big deal, like Chris Sale. All right, our next pack, we have, let's see, Danny Jackson, who had a career year in 1988. This is Gil Hodges turn back the clock. I used to not like these cards when I was a kid. I don't know. They just irritated me for some reason. Now they're actually pretty cool because you can kind of learn about the history of the card. Reminds me a lot of the iconic cards that Topps is putting in 2019 Topps. There's a Pete Rose manager card. By the way, I'm going to also be showing you my follow the flip for this week. Oh, there's the Randy Johnson rookie card with some wax on the back. That's a little bit frustrating, but the front will have nice eye appeal. You'll see it in a second. He'll be in his Montreal Expos uniform. Number 1 draft pick cards are also randomly inserted in here. Well, not randomly inserted. They're part of the set, but the best number 1 draft pick is probably Robin Ventura or Steve Avery out of the set. There's that Randy Johnson rookie card. Still books for probably $1 or $2, but you probably can find it again for 50 cents at a card show. Tim Raines. Next one. See what we have here. I still remember opening my first pack of these at Hill's Department Store. Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer Kirby. This was another really good card. In fact, it's featured on the box. Check that out. Jose Canseco. Huge star back in this time period because of the 40-40 club. See that? 42 home runs. And look at the stolen bases. 40 steals. And it even notes it down there at the bottom. It says he became the first ever player in history. Also, I used to like to look at these monthly scoreboards. Dang, look at my finger from the gum. It's all gummed up with gummy powder. I would suggest you never eat the gum. If you do try it, it will simply turn to dust in your mouth. And actually pretty gross because then it just mixes in with your saliva and disappears. It never actually materializes into gum. There's a Dave Winfield All-Star card. All right, next one, Brian Fisher Pirate card is on the back. There's your Walt Weiss Gold Cup card for shortstop position. He would go on to manage in the majors. Jack Morris, Jim Leland, Darren Jackson, Willie Wilson. Ryan Sandberg was my favorite player for a year or so. And Don Robinson, Brian Fisher again. I don't know what's with this little print error on that Don Robinson. I think I saw the exact same print error on another Don Robinson. All right, here we go. We're about halfway through the box. 89 tops. Let's see what Cecil Fielder, his rookie card, of course, was 86 tops. Bobby Witt, I just saw. His son is going to be a major star, it looks like. Probable first-round draft pick. I never did these, but you could see that there was an offer in every pack where you could send in $7.50 and only 18 of these cards, which is about a half wax box, to that address. And you would get, I guess, one of these sets, it looks like. I mean, if they did that today, I would do that all the time, I think. Since I always get so many wrappers from my case breaks and cards like that. Never did that as a kid. Some of you guys might have done that. They also have that Spring Fever baseball that they did all throughout the 80s, where you could enter to win a trip to spring training the following year. Charlie Huff played forever. Let's see, what else do we have here? There is an Andre Dawson record breaker. Still need to find a Cal Ripken Jr. That'd be nice. We already found the best two cards in here, Randy Johnson and the Gary Sheffield. Nolan Ryan was nice. I don't think we have seen the Ripken yet. Also, we haven't found the Greg Jeffries card, which was worth $2.75 back then. Now it's worth 5 cents. Jim Rice is a Hall of Famer. Dante Bichette rookie card. He went on to have a very nice career. That is Bo Bichette's father. Bo Bichette, a top prospect for the Blue Jays. You'll be hearing lots about him soon when he breaks through to the majors and becomes a star like some people are predicting he will be. We'll have to see if that pans out for him. Ron Gant, Gold Cup card. He had a very nice career. I guess he got the Gold Cup for third baseman. I typically remember Ron Gant as an outfielder. It's a nice Kirby Puckett All-Star card. Let's see who else we have here. Russ Nixon, manager of the Braves before Bobby Cox. Fred McGriff, who fell off the ballot for Hall of Fame voting, unfortunately. But I do think McGriff will get in via the Veterans Committee or Today's Game era one of these years. Got to put Fred McGriff in. I mean, that guy definitely never did steroids. You can just tell. Whereas some of these guys bulked up really big, McGriff usually stayed pretty much the same. There's another Gold Cup card. He won it for a pitcher. It looks like he's the Gold Cup award winner for a reliever. 293 earned run average. There's that Ripken. We were looking for Cal Ripken Jr. Played 162 pretty much every year unless there was a rainout that they didn't make up, like in 85 and 88. That's why you don't see the 162 there. Every now and then there's rained out games near the end of the season, and they just don't make them up because it doesn't fit in the schedules, especially if both teams are out of playoff contention. It happened for the Pirates this past year. They were supposed to play the Marlins on October 1st for a makeup game, and they just canceled it. All right, so Matt Williams, second-year card. Another Wade Boggs record breaker. Another Tommy John. Another Don Robinson with that print error. I don't know what the heck that is all about. I think we've gotten 3, and they've all had that little white spot on there. I don't remember that, but must have been a little speck that got onto the printing plate there. All right, let's see. Our next pack... John Smiley was a really good pitcher for the Pirates for a few years. Benito Santiago, former Rookie of the Year catcher. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer, bounced around from several different teams, but very, very solid career as a closer. Mostly remembered for his time with the Cubbies. All right, oh, there it is, the Andy Van Slyke. Yep, this is it. Andy Van Slyke. This was the card that started for me. Me and my friend went, and he basically, I don't know if I bought the pack or his mom bought the pack, but I got a pack of cards. And before I even opened it, he was telling me that he would literally die if I got this card. And lo and behold, I opened the pack, and I got the Andy Van Slyke card, and I started hooting and hollering right in the middle of Hills. I think I opened it, actually, in Hills. And I was so pumped up. And my friend was like in disbelief and kind of mad that I got it. And from there on out, I started collecting cards and buying packs whenever I got the chance. I would always ask my mom to buy packs. And then once I started making my own money as a kid, doing chores around the house or cutting grass, pretty much every cent went to buying packs of cards. It was always like a really awesome time for me to go to Connecticut to see my grandparents, because they had a really nice card shop there called Rocks, and that was like a mecca for baseball cards. It was a really awesome card shop. I would spend tons of money. Pretty much I would save up there and just spend my entire lump sum savings at that card shop every year. Chris Sabo Gold Cup card. Chris Sabo got it for third base, so I guess Ron Gant got it for second base, because Ron Gant was a third baseman / second baseman. They give a gold cup to one rookie, the best rookie in each position. Greg Olson, number 1 draft pick card. Had a few good years. Found most of them. Still haven't found that Greg Jeffries card. Found most of the high value ones, though. I mean, high value relatively speaking to the set. Let's see here. It'd be nice to find another Randy Johnson, Tim Belcher, Gold Cup card for a starting pitcher. I'd like to find another Randy Johnson without the stain on the back, if that's possible. All right, let's see here. We have a Doug Jones, record breaker, Wally Joyner, solid player, Mark Lewis, number 1 draft pick, Tom Prince, Lloyd McClendon, Mike Schmidt, another Hall of Famer right there. I think this was Schmidt's final ever Topps card, if I'm not mistaken. Topps did not make a Schmidt card in 1990, although 1990 Donruss did. Schmidt retired very early in the season in 1989, so some companies did not feature him in their 1990 sets. All right, let's see. We got another Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer. By the way, there's 792 cards in this set. Doug Drabeck, Cy Young Award winner. His son Kyle Drabeck was top prospect there years ago, but had some arm issues or shoulder issues, and I haven't heard about him since he was with the Blue Jays. All right, next up we have Darryl Strawberry. Darryl Strawberry was a menace for the Pirates. Check out his 88 season. 88, the Mets won the division. Pirates finished in second place. He had 39 home runs. Him and Howard Johnson were a thorn in the Buccos' side for sure. Mackie Sasser. And Jose Lind, who was my brother's favorite player back in the day. Next pack, we have gum falling out. All right, Tom Glavine. That's right, Tom Glavine. Almost forgot about Glavs. And Harold Baines, 2 Hall of Famers back-to-back. Speaking of Hall of Famers, haven't seen the Greg Maddux yet. There's another one. This is a good pack. George Brett. That's a really good pack. 3 Hall of Famers. I mean, those cards typically are worth about, I don't know, 25 cents or so each. But this one really has some wax on the back. Tom Kelly. There's a Gary Carter. Julio Franco, who played forever. I think he played up until the age of 48, 49, somewhere in there. Played a very long time. Might have reached 3,000 hits had Franco not lost a few years in his prime when he went over to Japan. There's a Roberto Alomar. Another Hall of Famer right there. Sandy Alomar's brother. Roberto ended up being the overall better player, but back in the day, Sandy was the more highly regarded Alomar. All right, let's see who we have in this. Another Bo Jackson, George Bell, record breaker, Danny Jackson. And then out of this pack, we've got nothing crazy in that first little. Oh, nice Randy Johnson in good condition. That's what I wanted, the Randy Johnson rookie card. Now we just need to find a Craig Biggio rookie card. Almost forgot about the Big. Let me get this Randy Johnson set aside with the Gary Sheffield. Those are the probably the top two that we pulled so far. Craig Biggio and also John Smoltz. Can't forget about Smoltzy. We're running out of packs to find them, but we'll see if we do or not. Again, no Griffey in this set. You got to buy the Topps Traded set. Don Mattingly. Big star. Tony Gwynn. Another big star from this time period. We've got 3 packs left, including this one. Looking for a Craig Biggio. And then I'm going to show you my Follow the Flip stuff. And it'll be Follow the Flip number 4 for me. All right, so this pack does not. Tony La Russa and Eddie Murray are 2 Hall of Famers. Dave Righetti, pitching coach for a long time. All right, 2 packs left. Let's see what we get here as the gum falls back into the box. Get them switched around for you so they're all going one way. Jim Rice, at least in 1989, the cards weren't going every way back and forth. There's the Greg Maddux. Bruce Sutter, 2 Hall of Famers back-to-back. Mark Grace Gold Cup. That card, as you saw, was one of the top cards in the set. And our last pack, will we get a Smoltz or Biggio? Let's find out. Jay Buhner. There's the Greg Jeffries Future Star card that's featured on the front of the box down there. You can see that was a card everybody was after. Greg Jeffries had some really big stats in the minor leagues, looking at 367 in 1987. That reminds me of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. type numbers. Vladdy at 380 last year in the minors. So hopefully Vladdy, it turns out for him. It doesn't go the Greg Jeffries route, but you never know with prospects. And the last card of the day is a Roger Clemens. Not a Hall of Famer, but has a big gum stain on the back, just like his career was stained by PED. So that was all the cards on this Throwback Thursday. Now let me go and pull out my Follow the Flip cards so you can see what I am working on to get that 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card. I just got a really sad piece of news that popped up on my phone. Frank Robinson, Hall of Famer, former Orioles manager, as you see here, manager of other teams in the past, has passed away. Frank Robinson was a great major leaguer and person, and baseball will definitely miss this guy. Literally just started raining really hard when we got the news. So, Frank, rest in peace, and thoughts and prayers to your family at this very difficult time. All right, so I went to a baseball card shop yesterday, and in round 3 of Follow the Flip, I sold 3 items: a 1969 Topps Mickey Mantle card, a 1970s and 1980s baseball card lot, featuring some football cards in there as well, and also a 1989 Fleer Bill Ripken F-Face Air card with a saw cut in it. All this sold after fees, PayPal fees, eBay fees, and also I have to set aside 24% to pay federal taxes because every dollar I earn from Follow the Flip will be taxed. That's just the way it goes. I cleared $300 for all of that. So I took that $300, and this is what I bought. A Don Mattingly rookie card from 1984 Topps. You can see right there, I checked it out, and there's no creases, in really nice shape. There's the back. Don Mattingly rookie card. This is one of the cooler this is the best 84 Topps card you can get. I figured since the 84 Topps design is in style right now, that would be a nice one to pick up. Also picked up a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card from 89 Upper Deck. Check it out. The corners look decent. You can check them out for yourself. I always like to reveal any blemishes with any of the cards that I sell, especially for Follow the Flip. By the way, if you buy any of these cards, you're automatically entered to be a finalist for the 52 Mickey Mantle. Next up, I saw this Willie for only $4. Quarters are a little bit soft. 1972 Topps card. Here's the back. Nice Willie Mays. It's like it might have a very faint crease in the middle right there, but I figure I'd pick that one up. Also, I picked up for the Braves fans out there a $5, I don't think that's part of the card, a $5 Dale Murphy rookie card. Now, Dale Murphy has two cards that people mistake for his rookie. There's this one, and then the 78 Topps one, which also is a prospect card, but this is the actual rookie card. Dale Murphy, check it out, 1977 Topps. Next up, we have a Ryan Sandberg rookie from 83 Topps. Another really nice card. I really like the rookie card selection at this card store. I didn't film in the card store because I had just done a video there about, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, so I didn't want to do another one. A Hank Aaron 1976 card with a slight crease down there. The Hank just celebrated his 85th birthday. And so I picked up this nice-looking Henry Aaron. Again, it has good eye appeal except for that crease, which you can only see really if you kind of like tilt it a little bit, but full disclosure. We also have a Dennis Eckersley rookie card from 76 Topps. Pretty decent shape. Check it out. Some of the corners have slight touches on them. Here's the back. And then I went back to 1954 and picked up this old Billy Martin for all of you Yankees fans out there. Let's take a look at the card condition. You can see it's pretty much crease-free. I don't see any creases on it, so I was like, man, I definitely should get that Billy Martin since it's not creased. A lot of times cards from the 50s are in pretty banged-up shape. How about a 1970 Topps Ted Williams card? I'll put this on eBay. Maybe somebody would like to pay, I don't know, $5 for it. Picked up another one of these. Somebody sent one of these for Fan Mail Friday for me, but of course I never sell my Fan Mail Friday card, so I picked this one up. An Eddie Murray rookie card from 1978 Topps. Check it out. If my fan wouldn't have sent this to me, I would have kept this for myself. The only blemish on this one is that slight little stain on the back, either from gum or wax. We have a Kirby Puckett rookie card from 85 Donruss. Pretty sweet. I never had this card. I have the 85 one, but I don't think I have the 85 Donruss card. It's a little bit of a harder card to find, I guess. And the last one, of course, Barry Bonds 86 Fleer Update. This one's a little more rare than the other ones. 86 Fleer Update. Most people have 87 Fleer, but it was a $3 card, so I figured I would definitely pick it up in case somebody wants to buy it. So all these are up on eBay right now if you'd like to buy any of these. I also purchased 2 entire cases of 89 Topps. So I have 39 boxes left to sell. If you buy one of the boxes, every box you buy will put you in for Follow the Flip as an entry. So if you buy 3 boxes, that's 3 entries into the Follow the Flip. If you buy this Barry Bonds, you're in for that 52 Mantle 1 time. If you buy a Bonds and Puckett, you're in there 2 times. If you buy these 2 plus 2 boxes, you're in there 4 times. It's just a way for me to give back to you guys a little bit as an added thank you for participating in Follow the Flip. And if you don't have the money to participate in buying these items, you can simply still enter by leaving comments whenever I start the giveaway for the 52 Mantle. I'm going to use the same kind of criteria, pick one random commenter per video to be a finalist when I do give that away. So thank you everyone so much for watching this episode of Throwback Thursday. Hope you have a great weekend coming up soon, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Fan Mail Friday. And a very special thanks to all of my Patreon patrons, especially my channel sponsors, all of these people, and there's links in the description to go to their YouTube channels and check them out, and they are thanked there as well. Thank you, everybody.